Hello and welcome my friends back to another deck profile, and as you see, yes, it's another Tearlaments deck profile. Yes, I know, maybe not the most different content, but we'll get to other deck profiles in a couple of days or weeks, but I have something prepared. And today it's not any Tearlaments deck profile, no. What is stronger than the Tearlaments friends that we had last time? It's Tearlaments family, obviously like combining our deck with some Visas cards, making it even better or different, right? Obviously, yes, it's not the best Tearlaments deck profile that you're going to see, especially facing the current fire deck. Yeah, we're just waiting for the emergency ban list and obviously the kit to come back, and then like the fire decks, they have no chance. So instead of worrying about that right now, we are making some combos with our dear brother Visas Starfrost. So now let's just see and go right into the deck profile. So my friends, let's get right into the beautiful Tearlaments deck profile. It is going to be amazing. First of all, we're obviously going to start off as usual with our boys. Again, 2 Reinoheart is what is enough. We don't have kit. Normal summon Reinoheart, mill 2 of tier cash is not good enough. I'm not playing 3 of this, it's not good enough yet. But obviously soon it's going to be better with the unbanning of kit colors, right? My uncle who works at Konami told me absolutely 100% they're going to unban her. So yeah, Reinoheart normal summon will be better, but not yet. We're playing obviously every girl, a no-brainer. Please unlimit them, they are completely innocent. We're going to play the stepsister, tier cash, obviously as a 3-off. And yeah, let's continue with the obvious. You know, I only play 2 Scream. Again, similar logic. If you only play 2 Reinoheart, 2 Scream is enough. And especially in this deck where milling is maybe not the best thing. We will talk about milling in the future with a Lightsworn Tearlaments build that I have been working on. But right now, milling is just secondary. So yeah, cards like Scream. Yeah, great for sure, but not something that we want to break our hand with. Still pretty amazing is the planet Perlereino and obviously the terraforming to get more access to it. Yeah, just an absolute amazing card. Can't wait to get the QCR version of this card into my hands. And in traps, we're still playing 2 Saliek. Please, Konami, why is it still a common? We need higher rarities of it. Just like this, you need to import cards from the OCG. Yeah. And then obviously the Trivicama, right? Nothing really has changed in our Tearlaments core setup. Now let's talk about family, right? I guess Visas is kind of our brother or something. We're playing him once. And with him, we're going on to Merry Journey. First, we're going to Calarium and we're visiting the Mannadium Riumheart, obviously as a 3-off. It is the key normal summon in our Visas Mannadium Tearlaments strategy. Then obviously we're playing the little Meek. Look at it, how cute it is. Look, this is our home. Oh, so much water, bloop, bloop, bloop. So lovely. But yeah, obviously this is the key cards for the Mannadium combo. And with that, we're obviously also going to visit Reichphobia, and we're going with just a Reichheart and a rival, just very tiny Scareclaw package, really the minimum that you need to play. We're also visiting Brivesov, and there's just Fenrir. You could play 2 Fenrir, but Fenrir is not the best card anymore. It's just another way to get into your tier cache and into your tier engines. Bit annoying, Brivesov doesn't search Visas. It's the only planet that doesn't do it, so that's a bit annoying, but it's fine. So that, yeah, that was our family, but we also have this like weird uncle in our family. We're just inviting him because our other uncle is still on holiday, and I guess our other uncle is Kit. Regardless, yeah, Beastking of the Swamp. This one being a level 4 is quite better than the old one that we played. The level 3 one obviously had the use of getting poly, but we have not been playing him as a poly search for a long time. So this one being a level 4 is just better. Another friends that we play with, especially in the Synchro heavy build, we're obviously not missing the Destrudo and the one Revolution Synchron. I was thinking about playing more of these, but yeah, in the end, we don't need too many ways to access our level 7 Synchro monster. So yeah, just having these 3 dudes here with yeah, their great graveyard effects and in-hand effects, right? They really do everything that you want from a Synchro, not to mention our boy here also mills one. And then our trusted friends, obviously, the Danger Nessi and the one Jackalope. Jackalope as a level 3, a bit iffy, but he at least guarantees that Nessi hits the board, which is a level 7. Level 7 obviously quite helpful, but yeah, it just guarantees that we have material on board. That's why I'm playing him over the Mothman. And yeah, in general, obviously Dark Aqua Nessi is very much needed if we want to go into yeah, the big bro into the Kaleido Heart. And then lastly, the one-off spells, one foolish or extra foolish burial goods. And then we're playing one Rota, yeah, to not only get Reinoheart, which is great, but also it searches Riumheart, right? It's the 4th copy of it. That's it for the main deck. Now we're going into the extra deck, starting with our queen, the ever beautiful Lulu. Yeah, just gorgeous, just absolutely phenomenal. When we're playing again the big bro Kaleido Heart, and we're continuing with the fusions, we're playing the same as always. Dracostopelia, the Mud Dragon, and a new friend is in town, the Astrolaut. Obviously, yeah, needed for the Mannadium combo line that we have introduced into our deck with this build. And yeah, obviously pretty nice to have access to an easy fusion to make the Dracostopelia way easier and way more often. And then we're playing the Lonely XZ, the Time Thief Redoer. Obviously without the Horus engine, yeah, Zombie Vampire is just not feasible to make reliably. So yeah, we're just playing this one silly guy to make use of level 4s. And yeah, that leads us into the Synchro package. We're playing the, yeah, definitely not Kid Kalos with a very drippy armor here. Yeah, I mean, you can't see it, but if you look at the card artwork, it's clearly it's Kid Kalos. Yeah, so we have to play her. She is kinda back, right? Maybe in costume. We're playing the Ancient Fairy Dragon, right? Especially with all the planets that we have here. Yeah, jumping from planet to planet. And yeah, it's just plus, it's just easy to make. We're playing the Visas Amritara, of course. It has to be played in this Mannadium strategy. And in general, you know how much I like him. Not only for the search of nearly any tier card, also like hidden effect to destroy a tier as effect, to trigger their fusions if we have them on like stuck on board. Then we're playing the Baron the Floor, of course, one of the easy boss monsters that this Mannadium strategy offers us to make. That is it for the Synchros, and then we are going lastly into the links, where we have obviously the Lightheart. It's like our younger brother or something, right? Small little guy. Yeah, much needed for the combo, as you should know. Cross Sheep, needed for the combo, and luckily also a great card in Tearlaments strategies in general. It's just, it comes a bit underrated, right? But the revive effect of the fusion is just insane. Now, then we play an IP Masquerainer. It's just amazing, just like her new friend, the SP Little Knight. Again, if you can't afford, then you have to look for something else. There are quite a few other good cards, right? Again, Unicorn is an option that is, again, mimicking the effect of the SP Little Knight to some extent. Obviously, to some extent, right? But yeah, you have to see, obviously, what the budget is for you. And then lastly, we're playing also an Appaloosa, which is another incredible Link boss monster that we can make to just offer up more negates, especially during a time now where we have more and more monster effects. Making an Appaloosa that is protected with the IP effect is quite helpful. Sure, we still have to worry about it being run over with battle. That's always the thing with the Appaloosa, but yeah, it is a way maybe where we can play against the fire decks till we get our yeah, next wave of unbans or support. And now that concludes the deck profile. I will show you just shortly the Mannadium line. Obviously, we are not in Master Duel where the line is a bit better. I will talk about that at the end of it. But yeah, this is just the 1-card combo line where we still have 4 cards left in our hand to continue to extend, to continue to pop off. If you want to see some test hands, let me know. But now let's go into it. So let me show you, my friends, what 1 Riumheart can get you in this deck. If you know anything about Mannadiums, then you probably know it already, but let's just show it. So you're first going to normal summon the Riumheart. You can obviously special summon him over other means, but let's just go with that. Normal summon him, and then we're going to add the Meek to our hand. Activating the effect of Meek in our hand. If we have a heart stat monster, right, 1521, we can special summon it. And then the level 2 and the level 4 are going to go into definitely not Kit Colors with new drip. And with her effect, we're just going to use one of them. We're going to summon back the Meek. And then a level 2 and a level 6. Doesn't matter that they're both tuners. We are making our mate Visas Starfrost. And here, if you have specific cards already in hand, we can have complete access to our tier spells and traps. But in this case, we're going to add Calarium to our hand. Then we're going to link away the Amritara to summon the Lightheart. And with Lightheart's effect on summon, we're going to add Reichphobia to our hand. Now, very important, with Reichphobia, we're going to activate it first. Calarium has to be the second field spell in this combination here. And with Reichphobia, we're going to add, obviously, Reichheart to our hand. And then with Reichheart's effect, he can special summon to Lightheart's zone, or rather adjacent to him. And his effect on summon, we can add a Scareclaw's spell. We're going to add a rival to our hand. Now here at this point, we can activate Calarium. And with Calarium, we're not going to search for a Mannadium card, but we're going to search for the man himself, Visas Starfrost. Now, with that out of the way, we can use Starfrost effect to destroy the Lightheart to summon himself. And now with Starfrost on field, we can use Lightheart's graveyard effect to summon himself back. Now, let's use 2 of these cards. It should be not both monsters, right? We're going to use these to make Cross Sheep. Then we're going to activate a rival, summoning back the Visas Starfrost or the Reichheart, depending on what you used. And these 2, level 4 and level 6, are going to make our Baron de Fleur. Just place her somewhere, doesn't really matter in this line of play. Then in our graveyard we can banish the Starfrost, and I would always recommend on banishing Riumheart, because obviously Reichheart is a dark if you get to some Tearlaments action, right, from making Mud Dragon or something like that. We're going to banish these 2 to fuse, contact fuse, graveyard fuse into the Astrolaud. Or let's place him here, doesn't matter. And then that's going to trigger the effect of Cross Sheep because the fusion monster was summoned. And with that we're going to revive Meek. Then we are using Astrolaud's effect to destroy the Meek. And then we can activate Meek's and Calarium's effect to revive the Meek and summon a Meek from our deck as well. One of these is a level 4, and for your typical Mannadium combo where you now go level 4, level 8 into Crimson Dragon and then do all of that stuff, that is pretty neat, but we're not doing that. We now have just a bunch of material that we can, well, link off into an IP Masquerena. And yeah, that is our end board here with this 1-card combo, a Baron, an IP, and 2 other cards. So obviously our options are to make an SP Diddle Knight in our opponent's turn, very powerful, or alternatively we can use all of these to make a 3-material Appaloosa. So yeah, based on 1-card combos, this is pretty decent. Also, again, it's a 1-card combo, no discards, no nothing. So yeah, we have 4 cards left in hand, and we have a bunch of cards in our graveyard that we can interact with our Tearlaments content. Not to mention we can recycle the Astrolaut or do anything else with them, because it's easy access for our, where's the Dracostapelia, right? Because we have a free fusion without using our tier names. So yeah, from there we can extend obviously with everything else that we have in our deck, because we have not used any of our tier engine. Sadly, Curious, the Lightsworn, is banned, right? In Master Duel at this point you could now link cards away to go into him, and then obviously get a mill and then go into your Tearlaments place, right? That sadly is not possible here, but in Master Duel you can even go further with this combination here. So I hope you like this Visas Mannadium Tearlaments deck that I cooked up for you guys. There are a few people who play something close to that on Master Duel, where obviously it is arguably quite better with Curious, and obviously Kit still legal. So yeah, that's that, but it is still a treat to play something different, some different tier style in the TCG, till obviously Kit gets unbanned and we are going to Mill 5 again. So till then, maybe this is a different flair that you can try out for yourself. Hope you enjoyed, and we're going to see each other next time, maybe with some test hands. So to make sure to not miss out on that, maybe smash that subscribe button. How we're going to smash the fire decks once we are getting a bit of help from Konami. And yeah, obviously also while you are subscribing, look at my channel. We have different deck profiles and unboxings if that's Yu-Gi-Oh content that you enjoy. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments down below, and enough yapping. I'm going to shut up and you have a great day. Till next time, my friends. Bye bye.